everyone, happy Monday. I'm a little bit later this week on starting the vlogging because last weekend was insanely busy. I was meant to be having a quiet weekend, but it turns out because I'd been working late during the evenings last week, the weekend was just packed with stuff that I didn't actually manage to do. So I've not really done much reading. I've read about 30% more of Anatomy of a Scandal and I'm hoping to finish that one tonight. And I also started Hidden Pieces by Paula Stokes when I was at work at lunchtime, and it's quite intriguing so far. I'm a bit not concerned. I'm not loving the characters at the moment, but I am really like only 7% of the way through. So I'm gonna hopefully enjoy that one. And I've liked Paula Stokes' other work as well. So tonight I'm going to focus on Anatomy of a Scandal. And perhaps this is not a test, I don't know. I'm enjoying Anatomy of a Scandal more at the moment, so I'm going to focus on that. We'll see how it goes, but I've got a lot of tidying up to do still, even though I spent most of the weekend doing housework. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now and then get some reading done. I also got a little bit distracted. I started playing 2 games on my PC. The first was 80 Days, which is where you start in London and it's set in the 1800s and it's kind of a steampunky thing. And your character is a valet for a rich Englishman. And the two of you travel around the world, and his goal, the rich guy's goal, is to get around the world in 80 days. So that is your target. On my first go round, I managed 107 days because I got stuck in America, in the States, and I was caught by Jesse James. So yeah, that didn't go very well. And then before that, there was the Hong Kong opium situation, which, yeah, that was interesting. So that's where I think I went wrong. I'm gonna try again. I'm part way through another playthrough. They don't take very long, it's about an hour or so. And I'm currently in the Middle East, so I think it's like day 20 though, so I don't know if that's any good or not. And then I also started playing Orwell with my boyfriend. We're like buddy playing it on 2 separate computers. That's actually a lot of fun. It's like an investigation sort of Big Brother game. I haven't played very much of it. We've only done the first episode, and I think there are 5. The first one is kind of like a test sort of thing. I also went to see Black Panther, which was incredible. It's probably one of my top, I would say, 5 Marvel films. It was diverse, it was feminist, the main characters were just amazing. I kind of want to go and watch that again, but it's 2.5 hours long or something ridiculous, and I just don't really have time. So maybe if it's still out next month, I will go back. Right now, I'm gonna go and do laundry and stop getting distracted by videos. Good evening everyone, it's currently Tuesday. I just got back from work. I managed to finish one book today and that was Anatomy of a Scandal. I think I had about 30% left, so I powered through at lunchtime and I ended up enjoying it. I was a little bit disappointed by the ending, although not like massively or anything. It was just, I've noticed a trend with crime novels and thrillers lately that leave things kind of open-ended and so you're waiting for more. It's not that the main story wasn't resolved, it was just other things came up right at the end. I would have expected them to be resolved, but they were only brought up at the end and then not like wrapped up or anything. So that was a bit disappointing, but overall it is a really good book. Quite a difficult read in some places, so I wouldn't recommend it to everyone, but definitely have a look at it if you're into crime drama or thrillers. I've also listened to a little bit more of SPQR. I'm about a third of the way through and I'm still really enjoying it. It's actually really good to listen to for 40 minutes when I'm on the way to and from work. So I am really enjoying that. The book is currently talking about Hannibal and Roman warfare, which is quite interesting. I've stopped listening to that for today because it's the evening now and I'm going to power through. This is not a test because I've got a free couple of hours and I don't have any housework or anything to do. I am 115 pages into this and it's only like 320 pages long, so I reckon I can finish it this evening. Oh, and I did a little bit more reading also at lunchtime. I read a bit more of Hidden Pieces by Paula Stokes, which is a thriller. Nothing much has happened so far. I'm still not entirely sure what it's about, but the main character has a sort of boyfriend who's currently in Afghanistan. He proposed to her over the phone right at the beginning and she was kind of like, this is weird, but she doesn't know how to break up with him and she's currently sleeping with someone else who's her best friend's ex-boyfriend, so it's all very complicated, and they accidentally set a hotel or a house or like a bed and breakfast sort of thing on fire and the fire department have just arrived. I'm waiting for the thriller aspect to start because it hasn't yet. I still really like Paula Stokes' writing and I'm really looking forward to getting into that one, but first I need to finish This Is Not a Test because I've been reading it for quite a while now, and by that I mean like a week, which, you know, for some people is fine, but want to get through it. That's my reading update for Tuesday, and I've still got 2 more days left of this reading vlog, even though it hasn't been very long so far because I didn't do anything at the weekend. As for normal plans, I'm gonna maybe go to the gym later. I ran 5k last week. I can't remember if I said anything, but last summer I started doing Couch to 5k and I almost completed it, but then we started doing boot camp, and then exercising every single day in the evening after work was too much for me. I kind of dropped off doing Couch to 5k a little bit, and then it got into winter, so I didn't quite complete the challenge. I just started up again the week before last, where I started in the middle somewhere, and I managed to run and walk 4.5k in 32 minutes. Last time I went, I managed to do 5k in 33 minutes and 40 something seconds, so I'm going to try and beat that tonight if I go, because I'd really like to get my time up, because I think that would be fun, because I'm weird. But anyway, I'll update you guys tomorrow on what I've been doing. Hey everyone, it's Thursday evening and I just got back from work. I have done quite a bit of reading today actually. I listened to more of SPQR, of course, and I'm now 8 hours in. And I also read more of Hidden Pieces, which is getting really good. I'm about 35-40% of the way through, and the mystery part has started and it's all going well, I think. I'm really looking forward to seeing how that one progresses. And I finished a book, and that was This Is Not a Test by Courtney, the zombie book that I've been reading for like a week. I didn't love this one, but it did get better, so I'm glad I carried on reading. The ending was kind of hard-hitting and was a bit brutal, which I wasn't expecting. It was a good book, it was decent. I think it might be the first in a series because that ending didn't wrap anything up, but I'm gonna have to double check that. In case you weren't aware, this is a book about zombies. A bunch of teenagers end up hiding out in their school during a zombie apocalypse, and the main character is actually suicidal. It deals with the teens' relationships and mental health and all kinds of stuff. It's not the best book, but it's not a bad book either, so I'm probably gonna give this like 3 stars, because it was average, middle of the road, and I might read the sequel depending on, you know, if I feel like a zombie book, because I feel like the zombies weren't used enough in this. It was more of a book about relationships and mental illness and abuse than zombies, so the zombies took kind of a backseat, which isn't something that I was looking for when I picked this one up. So this was my 21st book of the year, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how I managed to read 21 books already. Reading is going really well for me right now, which I'm really happy about, because I had been in a really bad reading slump for like months. I'm going to do some more reading tonight and maybe finish Hidden Pieces, depending on what I feel like. And I think, because I have tomorrow off work, I'm going to do a readathon by myself, like maybe a 12-hour one. That would be quite good. I'm going to go to the gym as well and maybe do a little bit of shopping, but I really want to do this readathon because I think it'll be quite good to, you know, whack some stuff out while I'm not at work, which has been really stressful the past few weeks. It's just been insanely busy, and I'm getting like stress spots all over my forehead and chin from stress, and these are stressing me out as well, even more. So this weekend I'm just going to chill out. I'm meeting up with a bunch of friends on Saturday, but it's only going to be during the day, so I'm going to have lots of time to chill out and relax and kind of de-stress a little bit before next week, because that's going to be kind of full on. And then in 2 weeks I'm going to Dublin with my boyfriend, which is going to be really good. I think we've just started looking at day trips because we're there for 3 days. We want to do a day trip on the second day, so if you have any recommendations for day trips or excursions or something from Dublin, anywhere in Ireland really, because it's all fairly, you know, doable, then let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know what you guys enjoyed, if you have been. That's all for now. I'll give you an update probably in the morning on how my reading went this evening. It's Friday morning and I was going to wrap up this reading vlog, but I haven't actually done much more reading. I've read a little bit more of Hidden Pieces, but I haven't really got much to say about it other than what I said yesterday. Although I do now have a theory on who is gonna be the bad guy and who is leaving these notes. I'm gonna tell you my theory, and then I'm just not gonna tell you if I'm right or wrong in the following vlogs, because it's quite fun to share theories, I think. But I think it's Franny. No particular reason, I just have a feeling, and it's probably going to be to do with Luke if it is Franny. I promise I won't tell you if I'm right or wrong, or if the book surprises me or anything, because that would obviously be spoilery. But just know I'm recording my theory, which might be a bad idea on the internet, because if it's not Franny, then later on I'm going to be like, I'm such an idiot, of course it was so-and-so from down the road. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is the end of my reading vlog. It hasn't been very exciting this week, I'm afraid, but next week, meaning starting today, I'm going to be doing a readathon, which is exciting. And I think I might talk about my reading statistics in my next vlog, because in this one it's still not the end of February and it feels wrong to not wrap up the month properly. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye.